Today is Wednesday, January the 8th. Hey guys, it's Ken. How you doing? Sorry about the echo, but greetings from the Hannibal Square Heritage Center. For those who don't know, I teach here on Wednesdays for Creole School of Art. I teach an after-school program, a multimedia art class for the kids right over here at the Winter Park Community Center, right across the way. So those guys just left. I'm getting ready to lock up for the evening, and I thought I would pause here for a moment and talk about today's quote. If you're new to this, I am reading through this book right here, Hoda Kotb's I Really Needed This Today, Words to Live By. It's a collection of 365 quotes and reflections from Hoda herself, and it'll take us through the entire year. So I thought it would be fun to read a quote a day for the entire year and read her reflection, and then of course give you my little perspective on it, or bring you to a fun location like this place. And by this place, I do mean the Hannibal Square Heritage Center. I know I just mentioned that, but this is the permanent collection for the oral histories of the residents who founded and continue to this day make up Hannibal Square. All these wonderful photos with all this rich history and these wonderful stories were oftentimes sitting in shoeboxes in closets, and they bring in the photos of their loved ones in this area of Florida, and they give a oral history talking about the story taking place in that picture. And today's message in Hoda's book kind of ties in with exactly what I'm doing right now. Let's go back over there and I'll show you what I mean. Today's quote is by R. Arnold, and it says, "So, if you are too tired to speak, sit next to me, because I, too, am fluent in silence." I didn't quite know what that meant until I read through her perspective. And in summary, she says, "When my father died suddenly, when I was in college, I walked around in a fog. I chose not to wear my glasses, so everything was out of focus. Kept her earplugs, stayed in, blaring music. Then one day in class, there was a test underway. And she said, I just snapped. I can't do this, I'm out of here. So she grabbed her backpack and she left. On the way out, the professor said, if you don't take this test, you're going to fail. But she didn't care less. Her friend Peggy Fox followed her. Then they followed each other out, sat down at a picnic table. Says Peggy didn't say a word. Just her presence was enough to comfort a small piece of my broken heart." Sometimes it does well just to be present, be in the moment. So on Wednesdays, I'm the only one here right now, after my students leave, it's nice to take a look around. There is a timeline as well, from 1850 rather, all the way through, well, over there is 2010. But I mentioned earlier, it does well to just live in the moment and be quiet and be with your thoughts. So it's kind of fun to think about the people who call this area home and the folks who came before us who called this area home, and just to read their stories, read their struggles, read about their celebrations, where they came from, and what they contributed to this area. This is one of my favorites right here. Look how happy that guy is. That's James Wesley Dixon Sr. It's one of my favorite pictures in this collection. I can't take you through all of the pictures, but I just wanted to share with you this fascinating location. I mentioned in an earlier video about gratefulness and thankfulness. And this is one of those moments where you can be thankful and grateful for those who came before us, who laid the foundation for community and family. And thankful that these stories still exist. All right, it's time to lock up. And there is a complete picture of our building, the exterior. So yeah, a little travel location if you're living here in Central Florida, Winter Park area. It's free to come here and visit our galleries and tour this wonderful spot. So with that being said, thank you for watching and for tuning in, all that fun stuff. See you guys tomorrow for something new. Bye.